Hey, welcome back to Travel Check-ins with Saidah
and Germaine,
where we share real talk about traveling the world, living abroad full-time, and just slow traveling as a couple. Today, we are talking about things we still love about America because I think this subset of content creators who are Black Americans and even non-Black Americans that talk about how America's so bad, you should leave America.
Yeah, everybody has their own experiences, so I won't get down on people for feeling that way. Mm-hmm. We just do not.
Right. So we're just going to talk about some of the things we still love about America because America is our home. Our children live there. Our grandchildren live there. Mm-hmm. And then also, having lived in another country, we do kind of see some of the pros and cons. Like, there's no utopia outside of the U.S., is it?
There's none. I haven't seen it yet. And the purpose of making like this video, and we got one or two more, I think, coming out in the series, mm-hmm. is to show that you can go somewhere else without hating where you're from.
It's true.
And I don't even dislike where we're from. I like where we're from. If we had to go back, I would go back. I don't have any qualms about that.
It's true.
And it's just really highlighting there are other good places out here. And especially this one. Yes,
Kenya is definitely a great place. But if we're pointing out some of the things we like about the U.S. mm-hmm. that we don't always find in another country, one would be structure, like order and structure, right?
Yes, how things move it could be totally different, not just here, but other places too. We always speak about the traffic lights, and if you haven't been outside the U.S., mm-hmm. you really have no idea what we're talking about, and mm-hmm. the television and YouTube doesn't really do it justice. Mm-hmm. You will actually have to see it and be in the traffic to say, oh. So a person who's been driving since he's 13 say, you know what, I'm not driving in Kenya, period.
Yeah.
And you will have to see what makes me say that. You will have to be here.
And it's stuff like the traffic lights being a suggestion, like the red light is a suggestion. The solid yellow line on the road is like a suggestion. It's like if they don't obey it.
Yeah, I've seen people just run the light.
Yes,
in front of the police.
Just ride straight down the solid yellow line or opposite side of the road.
But if you haven't been to the U.S. or a place like it, you wouldn't know how orderly it is. We all stop at the light, and when it turns green, we all go. It's orderly. Now it could be congested sometimes.
It can, but at least we know what we're doing at different points.
You do, but you in the U.S. sometimes you don't realize how orderly it is.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, when we all stopped in traffic, we all stop. Nobody's going around. If you go around, you might see it sometimes, but let a cop catch you.
Yeah.
And the police are everywhere in the U.S.
So that's one of the things that we do love about America. One of the other things is also convenience. Like even something as simple as being able to order something and get it delivered the next day.
Yeah, or the same day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get stuff delivered the same day. Like Amazon has same day, right?
Yeah.
In certain places. So, it's just, convenience is just on another level.
Yeah, really. And even like drive-thrus and 24-hour grocery stores.
I don't really see drive-thrus here now that I think about it.
I saw one for the first time.
Did you?
Last week. It was a Chicken Inn. Remember we were standing there waiting for the taxi? I said, oh wow, it's a drive-thru there over by Junction Mall.
We did see it. Yeah, that's true.
But that's not really common.
No, in the U.S. everywhere is a drive-thru because we're always on the move.
Right.
And if you're in the U.S., you don't really realize how convenient that is. Now, it makes you have patience in other places right now having a drive-thru, but you do have to get used to it.
Yes.
And it's when you're away from it a little while, it's like a little pleasant thing to experience when you go back.
Yeah, so these two things that we just mentioned are just some of the things that make life more convenient, and you can kind of plan your day, mm-hmm. Around the conveniences. Mm-hmm. The other thing that we like about America is customer service, but a specific kind of customer service. We're talking about, like, you know how you have to return something. Say for instance, you got to return something with Amazon. How simple is it to get your money back?
Okay, you're speaking on more, not really the people you're dealing with, but you mean company policy.
Company policy,
and that kind of thing.
like
Yeah.
Amazon, it says
Amazon just
customer obsessed. That's their policy, and they make sure if you call and you say, "Hey, I don't like this thing," they don't go back and forth.
No, they just say send, especially Amazon. They're probably the best out of everybody. They say just send it back.
Code so quick.
Yeah, you get your money back in a couple days. It's quick. It's not weeks.
Days sometimes. As soon as you drop it to the UPS, as soon as I drop it off at the UPS sometimes, and it says received at the UPS, they give me my refund.
Oh, I didn't see the refund that fast, but they let you know we got it.
Yes.
And and you're gonna get your money back. And
I missed that.
Right, and some people can take advantage, but what they realize is most people don't, and so making it so convenient, they just get business after business, and they're not the most expensive people out there. Amazon actually priced just like Walmart and anywhere else, and Walmart actually is getting a lot more convenient too. It's not like it was.
Their return policy is just.
Man, one time it wasn't no.
You can't even get your money back hardly in Walmart.
You get a card.
Yeah, you go to guest services. That's why you can't get no money back. You get a card.
Okay. Walmart,
here you ain't getting nothing back.
Right, I was gonna say.
Once your money leave your M-Pesa or your pocket or your hand, it's over.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different process here. So know what you want and
you
make
better
sure you
know
like
before
it.
you pay.
Right.
So number 4, in terms of things we love about America, and I didn't know that this would be one, is the diversity of people in food. Like America is just diverse.
Well,
but it's
yes.
diverse here too in Nairobi.
Yeah, but not like
not like the U.S.
Our neighbors from where? Brazil
and Australia.
Australia / Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, yeah.
All right, we're black. We have white across there.
Yes.
Our neighbors, like we're from everywhere.
Yeah,
we all kind of
Asian neighbors.
we all kind of got along. Now we're not always super tight, but with our neighbors to the right, we were really tight.
Yeah, and to the left and across the street.
We were really, really tight,
Yeah, but you get to experience a lot of different cultures, because even with our neighbors that were to the right, who were Brazilian and from Sri Lanka, even just whenever they would send us a meal or something like that, their food was different. They're very generous. So, but here, it's still diverse. You can still get diversity, depending. For some reason.
Well, with diversity in black culture, but because you have different tribes.
Yeah.
So when we say diverse, it's diverse, but it just doesn't look diverse to the outside.
Right.
But it's super diverse because a lot of cultures within Kenya has a lot of culture within the culture. Yeah. If that makes any sense, but it's not quite as diverse as someone from a whole different land.
Right.
Like we were raised in different, even you and me, I mean, we would be like what you would call Kenya diverse.
Yes. Cause
right.
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 Because we're both Black Americans, but he's from the South and I'm from the North.
Right.
So, there's a cultural differences there. But like in the U.S., you can actually encounter, like eat 10 different cultures of food. Like if you're in a city that would offer that, you can eat Mexican food, Chinese food.
Authentic.
Not
this is funny here.
Yeah.
Like you go to a Mexican places with black people back there cooking. I mean, I will say now, sometimes
it's good though.
Sometimes
Italian
it's good.
too. They Thai. I'm like, who back there cooking?
Yeah, no, sometimes it's good now, but it's not. I can tell ain't an authentic Thai person cooking, but for the most part, they kind of got it down. But that's a difference in diversity. Right,
and then I think this one we're gonna mention now is probably just like top tier, 10 out of 10, the best part of America.
That's why everybody wants to go too. That's
the opportunities. Opportunities still exist, and I'll tell you, Germaine and I, we got it out the mud. And I mean, we had to really, like, he ain't have no silver spoon, right? But even with all of the struggle to get to where we are today, the U.S. has its flaws, but there are so many opportunities that, like, we can't, when you go to other countries, like you see.
Yeah, I don't even think people from the U.S. really realize, right? If you're a couple and you both making minimum wage, you're not going to be rich. But you're going to have a car, you're going to have an apartment at least. Yeah. You're going to have a decent life. It's just not, once you get outside the U.S., you could kind of see, okay, no, we kind of got it okay, and it's a lot of opportunity. Like even when I was there growing up, I didn't realize like the opportunities that I had.
It's true. Right
in front of me. Like we even have opportunity, and we name one, right? Because I always talk about like getting a credit card. That's not
some people get credit cards and there's no benefit to even having the credit card, except for they're just borrowing money to pay for things.
Right. And
no rewards, no points, no miles, no nothing.
In that opportunity, right? And just say credit card, because that's what we do. Like if you American, you want to come here, you can stay free for 10 days just having one credit card. So yeah, that's something we talk about behind the scenes. But
yes, and it's like we say, it's just so many opportunities for business, education. We run into so many people at so many different levels, whether they're a server in a restaurant or somebody who's driving a taxi or somebody who's on a boat. These people, they've college educated, and then we look at the opportunities we have in the U.S. and a lot of us, like we say, we either didn't finish college or didn't go, or say college is not for everyone. We run into so many people outside of the U.S. who are college educated, engineers, doctors, scientists, but the opportunity for them to get a job is not here.
In the U.S., right, a lot of times, like if you've got a husband and wife, both are factory workers, like you make more than a doctor does in other countries. So you got to realize what you're dealing with. Now you're going to pay more, but what you get when you pay is better too for the most part. So we have to really understand the opportunities we have in America, despite the other stuff. We got some bad stuff too. But you have to realize the opportunity that you have, and actually coming from America affords you the opportunity to live in places like Kenya, like we do, or travel abroad to all these foreign lands
and see how people really live.
Yes, you have to have opportunity to do those things. If you have no money, you're not flying anywhere. They're not really giving out plane tickets for free.
And in a lot of countries, like especially like here in Africa, in this continent, right? There's a lot of African countries that is very, very hard for them to even get a visa
even
to
with
visit another place. Even if they have the money, it's hard to get a visa to even visit another place. So, and that's why we encourage people to travel abroad. And if that's something that you're thinking about doing, again, we have a link in the description box if you want to book a consultation with us and talk through your plan of either slow traveling abroad, or moving abroad, or visiting Kenya. There's a link down in the description box. We appreciate you guys for watching this video. We appreciate you liking the video, sharing the video, dropping all of your comments, and we want to continue the conversation down in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
All right, bye y'all.